Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
Hey there, everybody. This woman is just amazing. She's an entrepreneur. She's a video producer. She can market your business. I don't have enough time to list all the things she does because she sleeps like 2 hours a day. And she's back with us. She is Kimberly Cloud. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing fantastic. It's a Friday. Weather's pretty decent here in the New York area. Are you on the West Coast?
Yes.
Yeah. It's always
Santa
nice there.
Maria, California.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now, last time we got together, we were talking about this ambassador program you had set up, and then you just had an ambassadors meeting. Am I right about that?
Yes, it was my first one. I have a couple of people that I got inducted into the meeting, and what I'm going to do is in 6 to 8 weeks, I'm going to send them, well, before then, I'm going to send them a t-shirt and a certificate showing their proud induction into the international ambassadors program, and the junior international ambassadors program.
Awesome. Tell me about the program. How does that work?
Well, the program works like this. You basically, so many people ask me these questions, and I want to be clarify that it's based off of what you do in your community. You want to go out there and help people in your community by getting people joined in a network. And it's all about networking. What you do, you go out there, you say, hey, I'm an ambassador with the Kimberly Cloud Show. I would like to get you onto the show, but I also would like for you to network with me and build in our state or our country or our city or our town. And you know, word of mouth goes a long way in small towns. Like here in Santa Maria, you know, I'm famous. And it's like, when you give me somebody that is a paying customer, because I don't want to sugarcoat nothing. Every business comes with, you know, something that they need. And you give me a paying customer, you get a free commercial and a free television segment where I interview you for 10 to 15 minutes and we discuss different aspects of your life or whatever you want, however you want the route to go for 10 to 15 minutes. And it streams on 7 platforms, and it streams on Roku, and it streams on in 6 to 8 months Santa Maria Community Television Network and Santa Barbara Television Network. And it has so many attributes because you get to meet people. You could be in Italy. I know a girl from Italy named Jo Wheeler, and I communicate with her every week on a weekly basis, God given the time. And so she's ahead of me. And what we talk about is different ways to communicate and gain more of an audience so that, you know, not only I benefit, but you benefit because you get a free commercial and you get a free television segment. So I feel like those, and the more you get me, customers you get me, the more commercials and the more, this is like a $3,500 value for the price of $150 a month. Because you got to think, to break it down, you have $1,500 worth of streaming commercials. Then you have $700 worth of coverage on the Santa Maria Community Television Network for free and
Sure.
Santa Barbara Television Network. Then you have the rest going towards promotion, free promotions and free events and getting a free t-shirt, which is going to go a long way in a short period of time. The International Ambassadors Club. It hasn't been nobody, it's been one other person, but nobody has created the International Ambassadors Program, where you go around promoting each other. You go around and you promote each other. You know, the more people you get me, the more free coverage you get. That is a 50-50 value. And I think that it's the perfect opportunity to tell the world about this.
I know a little bit about the area where you're in, and Santa Barbara is a very respected area. I mean, that's and a decent sized population. So that it sounds like it makes a lot of sense to me to be on air in that market, especially on TV. And then you take care of everything.
Yes, I take care of everything. I'm a one-woman army. I do admit that I do have some hiccups because it's just me, but I do vow that I will promote your promotion off the ground with commercials, with segments, daily segments, if you let me. I also can get you into Kivo Daily Magazine, thanks to Dylan Kivo. He's a millionaire. He's a made millionaire that came from McDonald's, working at McDonald's, and now he's a millionaire. And he has Kivo Daily. He can get you, well, I can get you, with the help of Dylan, into his magazine, into LA Wire, into Fortune magazine, which I was in Fortune magazine as the 6 top entrepreneurs. I could get you into almost anything. Billboard, I can get you a 3 to 5 minute segment on to ABC or CBS, all for a cost.
I actually know somebody that would probably benefit from that. When you talk about all those, like you can get somebody on, when you say ABC, NBC, are we talking about the affiliates? Like, give me a little bit more about it. I'm curious.
News stations, like, for instance, you can have a 3 to 5 minute segment. I haven't really dig deep into and studied, but I will say that it will be on NBC. It could be on CNN. It could be on CBS, and it won't be local. It'll be national, where you be on a national television segment. I can't give you the actual names and titles of it because it could be Good Morning America. We never know. But I will say I can get you in there because I have the outlets, and I talk to Dylan Kivo once a month, and I talk to his brother, and throughout my mental health scare and illegal stuff being done, he's still been there for me to help me through this and help grow my brand. So I want to give that information to the audience out there and let them know that they can get their name out there as much as they would like. I have the tools. I even have my own magazine called the Kimberly Cloud Magazine. I'm trying to get junior ambassadors and ambassadors with their story to get into my magazine, to help my magazine grow even further than before.
So, Kimberly, I want to make sure I have it clear with the ambassador program. You would get people on TV in Santa Barbara and that area, and also on the platforms like TiVo and some of the other ones. Do you know some of the other ones? Can you share some of those with us?
Well, it's basically 7 channels, basic channels, and then it's Roku, and yes, then TiVo. And these channels, I download the actual footage. I'll download the raw footage, and then I'll download the edited 6 to 8 months later because I'm working by myself. So it'll take me 6 to 8 months. I've interviewed over 30, 40 people already. And once I get you on there, you're able to get out there, and you can always come to Santa Barbara and Santa Maria in that network and be like, hey, I want to stay at the Radisson Hotel. I think that what I'm going to do is watch my show. Let me plug in the Kimberly Cloud show. And you can sit back and enjoy that and talk amongst your friends. And it's all about, once again, networking to the public, telling the public what you want to do. Hey, this is my show. Guess what? This Kimberly Cloud girl was awesome. She helped interview me and my wife. It brought me and my wife together. It helped. You just don't know. At age 13 to 15, you're leaving an imprint. At age 21 to 25, you're still leaving an imprint. At age 60 to 70, you're still leaving an imprint on your grandchildren, or maybe somebody is going to read your article, or somebody's going to look at your video and say, wow, this was powerful right here. I have to get it out nationally. Like, it goes a long way.
Well, internationally, yeah, because you can watch Roku, you can watch TiVo anywhere in the world, long as you have internet and something to watch it on. And then, of course, Santa Barbara TV and Santa Maria as well. So put that aside for a second. What else are you working on? Like, I lose track. It's like you're like a machine. You're a Kimberly-Cloud machine, nonstop moving forward. What else you got going on?
Well, I still have my 3 businesses, which is Genuinely Michelle Wiggs LLC, and that in 3 to 6 months supposed to be off the ground and running again, online wise. And Blue Cloud Cleaning, I'm supposed to have my 2nd franchise, which entails me going out there cleaning up to 6 contracts. I'm sorry, 6 contracts, and it entails me just cleaning for executives, CEOs, and different scientist buildings. I've done scientist buildings before, where they create the print for the bread commercials, you know. They create different things, and I enjoy cleaning for them. And this is commercial cleaning, so it's a guarantee. Once you're in a franchise, it's a guaranteed paying option. And I'm in school right now. Oh yeah, and Wigs for Success Incorporated. That right now is on hold until I can get my Blue Cloud. Once my Blue Cloud cleaning starts rising again, then with the commercial, then I can grasp and grab the rest of my businesses and bring them to the forefront. I have to pick a avenue where it's going to benefit me monetarily wise. And that avenue in every business, people, you have to think you can't work for free. You know, I've been homeless for like almost a year, but I am in my own place and I'm doing good. But before then, you never forget where you've been. And with my businesses, it's just Blue Cloud Cleaning is going to monetary pay me, while the Ambassadors Club and everything else. I hope y'all attend the event in the next month, because I want y'all to be able to grasp exactly what it entails a little bit more. It was a PowerPoint presentation. It was on StreamYard, you know, and I love that business, like the Ambassadors Club. That is a fair business compared to what's out there and what you're paying for. I can get you discounted prices, but the Blue Cloud and the Ambassadors program is going to be my 2 best income makers for right now, once I get out of school. And it's all going to fall into place, because it's like my school, I get out of school by June. And I haven't signed the contract yet, but I will be printing it out today. And also my book, my book, which I will be posting on Facebook.com under K-Drama Free, that is coming out come next week. I want to say Thursday. That will be out by Thursday at the latest. It's going to be on Amazon Kindle and one more platform. And y'all can go out there and buy it. I'm happy about it. I'm happy about the covering. I'm happy, you know, I don't need, I wanted advertisement, but I wanted a creativity, artistic route where you see the book for what it really is. And my face is nowhere on the book except the back of it. And that's what I want. I don't want to be another pretty face. I just want to be somebody that can speak the truth and communicate to the public what's going on as far as ways to grow your business and ways to gain momentum. Because if y'all have been with me since the beginning, since I started Podcast Business News Network last year, it has been an amazing, amazing journey. And I thank everyone, Greg, everyone, for help building this what we call a book, a diary of different times I got on here and were able to express what I've been building, what I've been accomplishing. I've had over 17,000 people listening to me. Big shout out to those people. I hope to grow it. Yeah.
You know what it is? It's your personality, your passion, and people are attracted to it. You know, you put the positivity out there, the positivity comes back to you. And I think that's why people gravitate to you. You know, they feel your energy and they want to be part of it because you got things going on. It's like if somebody's going to throw a party, don't you want to be part of the party? You know, do you want, right? So with Blue Cloud Cleaning, are you looking to make that a franchise? Is that like one of your goals?
Yes, it will be my second franchise because my first franchise grossed over 80,000 last year. And this franchise, I hope to gross even more. But I want to take it slow so I can develop and gather some really solid like employees so that once I'm off the ground, we can grow together. Because my main goal is to make Blue Cloud Cleaning into a corporation as well, so that I can have young adults working beside me, seeing what entrepreneurs do. Because I went to the junior entrepreneur program in Santa Maria, not saying it was bad, but everybody was selling cookies. And I was like, I know it's something that you want to do. I know it's something that you obviously you're in this field, but you just don't know what you want to try yet. So, you know, I took their numbers and I will be planning on calling them, but it's just the fact that they have to have good guidance. Maybe get into the cleaning field, see if that's what you want to do with no pressure. You know, it's so many avenues that young adults can get into other than getting into negative things, you know, and that's what my goal is, to steer them away from that as much as I can.
I can't believe they were, no disrespect, selling cookies. You know, I mean, the Girl Scouts do that. They make a lot of money at it, but they're also, how old are the Girl Scouts? You know, they're, you know, under the age of 10, 11, 12 in that area, 13, maybe. I love the ambassador program idea because one person helps another person. And then I love the fact that you can be seen anywhere in the country and you take care of everything. So if somebody has a business, they want to promote it, or they have a goal, whatever it might be, they throw it to Kimberly Cloud. She's going to take care of it. She's got it. So you do the videos as well. How do you do the videos? Is it like a Zoom video? How do you do it?
Okay, so I love StreamYard. StreamYard, you know, at first we were having issues, but now we're working pretty cool. So it's mostly Facebook Live. StreamYard is my main tool because it gets me to Facebook Live and YouTube Live, and the last one, LinkedIn Live. And I can't believe LinkedIn allowed it, but I'm glad because I'm such a businesswoman. I'm gonna keep it 24/7 or 25/8 professional on their platform because I know how their platform is. And when I am relaxed, I am geared towards just Facebook Live because I talk about different subjects such as the war in Ukraine and everything else going on. I could talk about anything. And YouTube Live and Facebook Live, I usually use mostly for business purposes. So StreamYard is my main platform. And Instagram, sorry.
I agree with you, StreamYard. And I found it recently, like I knew it's been around for a while, but I started messing with it a little more deeply and really impressed. Like it's a, and we're not here selling StreamYard, but I got to say it's pretty darn good for what you want to do. Right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So what's next for you? You got a lot going on. If you could pick one thing that's in the back of your mind that you really want to accomplish, what do you think it would be?
Well, I want to help out so many different people that I hate to put that on the back of my mind. I love to put that on the back of my mind, but it's something that I always dream of doing because it fulfills me to be able to go out there and help the community better see their benefits and their goals. And like, for instance, Ronnie Francois is one of my co-hosts, and he is creating his own podcast called The Credit Line. Joe Wheeler has Labella Products and the Powerball team in Italy. And Ronnie is based out of Maryland. And then I know someone from Utah, and I know someone from South Carolina, the DMV, you know, different aspects. And now I know a couple of people from New York. You know, like, seriously, the networking is impossible. And to help somebody is something that I enjoy doing. And as long as I can help somebody, you can create a business out of nothing.
I love what you just said there because it is so true. It's not work if you're helping somebody and you feel good about what you're doing. And that seems to be you. You have a good heart. You want to help people. You want to help promote them. If you just keep working it, you know, in that direction with that goal in mind, you prosper, they prosper. Kind of just that's my view of the universe. I hope it's true. I kind of feel it is.
Yes.
You know. So what else is on your mind these days? I mean, we talked about Ukraine before. I don't know if we want to go there right now. What else is popping in Kimberly Cloud's brain today?
Well, oh man, I wanted to say that with the bullying, I wanted to talk about bullying a little bit because that's something that I've been going through a lot with my life. Even throughout out of high school, I went through it, and that's something I talked to my co-host today about. And then I talked to co-host Joe Wheeler about a different aspect, but let's talk about bullying. So bullying is something that can happen outside of high school. Bullying is something that we all have experienced at least once or twice in our life. And it's something that is scary because it can cause mental health issues and you to be emotionally scarred for life, or
Yep.
possibly even take your life. And I've experienced it going through the mental health that I've been through. I'm fine, 150% times infinity, I'm fine. And I just wanted the audience to know out there that despite everything, you know, with the bullying and everything, if you see bullying, if you see something, say something, because that person being bullied feels belittled, feels like they're being railroaded, feels like there's no other option possibly but death, feels like there's no other option probably than to stop going to school or stop working or stop whatever, wherever you may be. If you see it, say something and show that you're that odd person out, that third person, or that person that doesn't mesh with everybody's opinion. If you can stand up to an army of people and you're just one person and you're telling that person, hey, look, I don't think that this is right, what's going on, I think that something should be done, then we can make a change. And that's what President Trump has been doing for years and years. He's been making the tough decisions. He's been going out there, making sure that nothing like what's going on now will ever happen. So I have much respect for him.
Well, I can totally, and we just have a couple of minutes left. I can totally relate to you on the bullying. I was bullied as a kid in elementary school. Had an impact on my life. I believe it still occasionally does. And to your point, Kimberly, there was a moment where a guy stood up for me, and he was like one grade older than me. And I never forgot his name, Ralph Competente. I never saw him again, but I never forgot his name and I never forgot what he did for me. And that same situation with my son. He went through a period of bullying as well. And there was some challenges there. So yeah, if you see it happening in any form, and it could even be on social media, somebody says something to somebody else, you could be two adults, either walk away, do something, you can't just let it happen because it's impacting lives, and it's just not right. It's we all are equal. That's how I believe it. No matter what, and when you boil it right down, we are the same. There's no reason for bullying. So thank you for taking the stand on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, it really does make a difference. If somebody wants to reach out to you about the International Ambassador Program, how do they do that?
They can reach me at Kimberly_Cloud@yahoo.com or Kimberly Glover 55@yahoo.com. Or if you want to reach me on Facebook, which Facebook is such a wonderful platform that people don't even know, like they created this platform for us to network. Yep. Without Facebook, without Instagram, without Metaverse, it wouldn't be like this, because we're able, Facebook, MySpace created it all, but MySpace slowed down a little bit. But anyway, to get back to the point, you can reach me at K-Drama Free in 1984 at Facebook, or Genuinely Michelle Wiggs on Instagram, LLC, Genuinely Michelle Wiggs, LLC on Instagram. Thank you.
Always great talking with you. And I'm going to say it again. I say it almost every week and I know it's part of what you do, but I love your hair.
Thank you.
I'm being very honest. I would never say anything unless I truly mean it, but it looks great. I love what you do. I love your passion for everything. So get on board the International Ambassadors Program and let Kimberly help you out. Have a great weekend. And it's good talking with you again.
It's good to talk with you too.
You too. Take care.
Are you looking for even more of the podcasts and hosts that you love? The Podcast Business News Network is proud to announce that you can now listen live on the MyTuner Radio and online Radio Box apps for iOS, Android, and the Amazon App Store. Or check us out online. Search for Business News Network on mytuner-radio.com or search Podcast Business News Network on onlineradiobox.com/US so you don't miss a minute of the action.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers.
Day-to-day simple tasks can become pretty daunting.
I have to carry my chair up 2 flights of steps or have somebody do it for me.
What scares me the most is just the falling.
When I'm struggling with my house, I think, to have that one great barrier just knocked down, it's crucial.
Home for Our Troops is a wonderful nonprofit that builds a
mortgage-free, fully adaptive, handicap-accessible house. And there's no catch.
It'll be our very first home that we've ever owned.
This is a game changer.
This is where your life begins again.
We need you to join us in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Because of you, everything's going to be okay.